when you meet someone and then you know them first, and then you wake up, so different people are having babies for him.
In everything that has happened, what I've come to understand is that Tuface doesn't rate his wife. Yes, you heard me right. Tuface doesn't rate Annie Idibia. I know, of course, he sends her money, sends her millions on Valentine's Day. He sent her about 50 billion naira and the rest of it. But then, that's not where her happiness comes from. It's not from the money. She's doing well for her own self as an actress and a movie producer. So your money can do a lot for her, but that's not her happiness. We all watch this show and we cannot tell how sad and broken Annie Idibia is, and that's a result of her husband's behavior. If Tuface had moved away from his past, things would have been better for the two of them. She would have been happier in her marriage. Yes, I understand that he has 5 children from other women, and of course it's going to affect the dynamics of his marriage with the wife. But if he became faithful after their wedding, things would have been better. But instead, he has made this woman to be a very insecure woman, to not be happy, to not even, like, there is zero trust in this relationship, because it's obvious that even after the marriage, in the 10 years of their marriage, he's been cheating on her. Yes, if you don't know, while the show was going on, there was a scene where she asked him to promise that he's not going to cheat again, meaning that this is something he still does, meaning that this is something he did recently. Because if he last cheated 5 years ago, the first thing that will come to your mind to ask your husband is not to promise that he's not going to cheat on you. So it has to be something that he's still doing currently for you to remember it and even ask him to stop it. And you can just imagine how much it's hurting this woman. She dealt with this thing throughout your dating years, which was about how many years? And even in marriage, she's still dealing with this. 10 years in marriage and she's still dealing with this. And you claim that you care about her, and you claim that you love her, and you claim that you're sorry for all the things that you've done to her, for the ways you've hurt her. You should change. For Annie, I don't know why she's still stuck with this man. This is like a bondage that is holding her back in so many ways. She's so hot. I understand how much she loves this guy. In fact, she's even obsessed with him. And it's as if she feels her life cannot be any better without him. But, like, you can just tell how sad he is. Up to the fact that in the show, she was even suspecting him with one of the cast. Yes, you can imagine. Tuface wasn't even part of the show. He only came around to visit her. And she was already seeing, like, is he becoming close to this guy? Is there anything about to happen with them? Why should that happen? Like, why should you still put her into such mental stress and the rest of it 10 years after your marriage? Owing to everything that has happened in the marriage, how people have been bashing her and the rest of it, you should do better for her if you really care about her. That's what I feel. I feel he doesn't rate her. I feel that. And now today he came out to make this post saying that one thing he likes about his wife is the fact that anything she wants to do, she says it. Anything she feels, she says it to your face. That she's not someone that is going to smile and laugh with you, whereas she doesn't like you, or she'll be talking bad about you at your back. But even at that he doesn't really like reality shows. And I'm like, is that all you have to say? Even in the reality show, you still put this woman through a lot. And this is all the support you have to give her, that she's saying her mind. Of course, we know she's saying her mind. But, like, it's just so upsetting. And then we all saw them renew their vows and the rest of it as they were celebrating their 10 years anniversary. Mind you, they shot this video before her recent fight with Peru, before the fight that happened last year, August, happened. That was when they shot this video. So even after you've renewed her vows with her, the trust is not still there. Like, it's so sad, really. Like, I feel for her. I don't know how she's going to cope with this for the rest of her life. I think even if she's not going to leave the marriage, she should try and detach herself from Tuface emotionally. She should just try in a way, and so she can live life and be happy, because she's just so, like, in the beginning of the show, she came out to introduce herself, saying how people only knows her as Tuface's wife, whereas she's an entrepreneur, she's this and she's that. But then she spent the rest of the episode just living as Tuface's wife, just dwelling on him, dwelling on all the things he has done to her. We also saw how many times she broke down in tears in this series. We all watched her break down in tears. I feel if she has friends, families and relatives, they really need to do more for her. She needs to go for therapy and unwind, talk about her years with Tuface, from when they were dating, now they are married, because she's hurting a lot. And You know, like I said, if he had changed after the marriage, this wouldn't have been like this. Yes, she's friends with the children, she can take care of them and know that, okay, at least now I'm married to a reasonable man, I'm married to a responsible man. But instead, this man is still bent on making her really unhappy. Like, even in the show, she was saying this is the first time that Tuface is apologizing for all he put her through with his baby mamas and the kids. And I'm like, God, after 10 years of marriages, now you're asking her for forgiveness, you're apologizing. Is now you're saying you understand what she must have felt. Like, how insensitive can you be that you didn't even understand what you put her through all these years with the number of children you were having? And he also said now he realizes how much work he's doing at home, because he was left with the children for a few days and it was not easy for him coping without her. Like, your kids are grown. The last born is 8 years old and it took you 10 years to remember or to understand that taking care of children is difficult. It took you 10 years to appreciate your wife for what she's doing. It took you 10 years to spend few days alone with your children and take care of them. Like, I don't know what I expected from Tuface. He's a musician, he has very good talent, but is just it. I don't know whether I felt he'll be like a very nice person because of that, or be extremely smart, but he should do better for this woman. Like, he should do better. He's old already. Let it be that his promiscuous years are over. He's going to be a better husband to her. She deserves happiness because she has done enough for him, and I don't know how she can move on from him. I just hope that he's going to like try and put in effort in their marriage, try and put in effort in the relationship, and see how he can make her more happy and less broken. Thank you for watching this video, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and comment on this video. Thank you.
I later still marry because of my lack of knowledge to wrong person. But you know what? When that man married to me, he was once my boyfriend before I became born again. Oh. When we now marry, the day we met, this man stood up, say, "For me, what is happening now? Are you not formally my girlfriend? Why am I sleeping like with you and you become virgin again? Why?" It took this man more than 30 minutes before he can penetrate, because I automatically become virgin again. Yes, my husband was surprised. Say, "What? How come your body became close?" I pray and he answered me. And I'm not joking. He can do it for you again. Even to today, my body still remains tight, and I'm not joking.
Do you know the way this man clip his head is also a sin? Anyhow you cut your hair that your skin, your scalp show. Any cut you do that your scalp show is a sin. This one is trimmed. This one self is